With the NFL draft looming, it is all but certain that the Las Vegas Raiders are going to take Fernando Mendoza, #1 overall, led by new head coach Clint Kubiak, hired from the Super Bowl champion Seahawks. The Raiders have had a very interesting offseason, to say the least. From trying to trade away Max Crosby to the Ravens backing out of it, but they did make their free agent acquisitions worth it. Quay Walker, Nakobe Dean, Kwity Paye, Teron Johnson in corner. Move over to offense, the main headliner here, Tyler Linderbaum, to really help this offensive line. If you watch any Raiders games a year ago, you knew their offensive line was terrible, and Ashton Jeanty didn't really have anywhere to run. Now, these rosters for Madden 26 aren't going to be completely accurate. I had Kirk Cousins on the team, but he retired. It is what it is. Not much you can really do about it in terms of the new game. However, one thing that the Raiders need outside of quarterback is receiver help for Mendoza. We'll see what they do at the top of the second round. Do they take his teammate Elijah Surratt? Who knows who's going to be on the board? But you do have Trey Tucker, Jack Bech, and Thornton from Tennessee. And they need a lot of help on defense. A lot of work to do. But we do have the draft with the updated rookie class. I made it to where the Raiders had the #1 pick. I didn't give them the most accurate second round picks, but I was mainly worried about the order of the first round. If you want more rebuilds around this time of year where all the rookies are coming in and getting drafted, comment down below who you want next. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, hype it as well. All the good stuff, all the bells and whistles. But let's go ahead and hop right on into the draft. We are going to take Fernando Mendoza, #1 overall. No ifs, ands, or buts here. I would be shocked if somehow they trade away from the #1 spot. Now again, Mendoza isn't a 57. Golly, I downloaded a draft class here from Sports Gaming roster. He has him as a 57th overall player. He is not that bad. He should be a little bit higher, but it is what it is. Quarterbacks are typically, I guess, nerfed in rookie classes, and they pick all the way at 26. Okay, that's annoying. Anyways, we'll see who is on the board. Time Sense is still here. Chris Brazel, Chris Bell. Definitely interesting aspects. They really need a wide receiver. I think what's more than likely at this point in time that we take Surratt. I mean, you got to have the Indiana connection. I think that'd make a good storyline. Let's go in and take Elijah Surratt. Indiana to Indiana connection. You know, the back shoulder phase, 71 and true talent, got him at 58. He's going to have normal development, but we're going to play him in the slot right away in this Clint Kubiak offense. Try to get his development up to a star or even superstar. But now in the third round, this is where we got to address either offensive line, D tackle, have a lot of different elements that we really need. Joshua Joseph, Tennessee. We have Antonio Williams out of Clemson, who's actually a real good sleeper in terms of receiver. Same thing with Ted Hurst and Skylar Bell. Jacoby Lane's here. Michael Trigg I do like as a sleeper tight end. I'm more familiar with the offensive players than I am defensively. But let's take a look if there's any decent offensive linemen at this point in time in the draft. You have Jeremiah Wright from Auburn. Move over to the other side. Bo Stevens from Iowa. Again, offensive line in this class and user-generated classes aren't going to be that good. Jaden Roberts, though, looks halfway decent, but he's a day 3 guy. We can probably take him in the next round. Brian Parker from Duke doesn't look terrible. Hold on. Great athleticism. We'll take him in the third round. Brian Parker out of Duke. Maybe he plays guard. Oh, 150. Oh, that's brutal. Again, these draft classes that are auto-generated are very tough to gauge where to draft people at. We do have 2 fourth-round picks somehow. Don't know how we do, but that's interesting. What corners are here? I don't think we really need corner that bad. And Fish, no good linebackers on the board anymore. Yeah, oh my gosh. All of them are gone. Caleb Proctor. Doesn't look terrible. Zane Durant out of Penn State looks okay. Kerryon Crawford out of Auburn. He's got some actual draft buzz in terms of day 3. I do remember that. Kerryon Crawford. He's got good speed, great change direction. We're going to take him. We're going to take him. Auburn native here. 144, draft him at 110. Okay, not bad. So our class is looking okay at least. And the drafting and Mendoza being a 75 overall, not bad. That's relatively accurate in terms of what his overall would be. Serrata 74, Brian Parker 71. He might kick into guard. Karrion Crawford 71, and then I skipped from there. They took Rayshon Benny 73, Keyshawn Elliott, and Demonte Capehart after that. I do want to see where Parker would be overall wise if we did kick him inside. I can definitely see there's not many true tackles in this class. You have a couple. Mwaga, who actually came out with a herniated disc today. So who knows where he goes. Fano is interesting as well. Parker goes to a 72. So we're probably going to keep him inside. And as we go to adjust our lineup here, I got to figure out, remember where it is. But yeah, we'll adjust our lineup. There it is. I haven't played Madden in so long. It is crazy how long it's been since I played. But what we're going to do is Serrata's going to be our wide receiver 1 off rip. That way we can try to get his development up. We're probably going to play Parker at left guard. Or we can keep him at right tackle, honestly. Move over to defense. Again, not looking too good. Benny's going to be our second D tackle. We have Crawford as a backup edge. But we'll go to the midseason mark. Again, 83 overall in year 1. It's probably not going to go great. But we can hope, you know. I think for now, we're just going to rock with the baseline prospects that Madden generates. Because of the fact that the auto-generated classes, in terms of, they really nerf everybody else. So we're going to rock with the auto-generated class, typically on normal settings like strong across the board. I might do very strong for this class because it's a little deeper and then go back to strong. That could be something I'm doing, but for now, we're going to rock with the Madden-generated classes, and again, I will see y'all at the midseason. Year 1 can't get worse. We're 0-6. Let's take a look to see who's ready for negotiations. Jeremy Chin, Trey Tucker, Michael Mayer, Tyree Wilson, a bunch of nobodies. I mean, I'll try to bring back Jeremy Chin on a deal. 3 years, 25 mil. Wants more money. Trey Tucker, I mean, 80 overall could be a good depth piece. He takes it. And other than that, everybody else honestly can just go. I mean, like, honestly, if 120 million cap room, I'm looking to make a splash in free agency and help this team because we need it badly. Year 1 was awful. 2-15. What a way to start off a rebuild, huh? Take a look at the yearly awards. Your MVP goes to Joe Burrow. Not surprised there. Tyreek Hill on the Bengals. All right, sure. Defensive player of the year goes to TJ Watt. No Max Crosby anywhere. Offensive player of the year does go to Jeremiah Love. With the Titans, Elijah Surratt is 2 with the Raiders. So close. Defensive player of the year does go to Christian Miller on the Jags. No Raiders anywhere. Take a look at the stats on the year. Mendoza, not looking good. 22 touchdowns, 19 picks. Maybe it's the Raiders playbook that we can change up or something. Ashton Jenney, though, 13 yards, 13 touchdowns. Great year for him. Good bounce back again after season 1 where he had nowhere to run. Through the air, okay, Elijah, 11 yards, 12 touchdowns. Brock Bowers not even getting involved. That has to change. We're going to put Bowers back in the slot after this year. I just want Surratt to get a development upgrade. Take a look at our O-line. It looks really bad. Yeah, Pete Burford with 10 sacks. 10 sacks for Grant. 9 from Colton Miller. Yeesh, just not good. Nakobe Dean, 160 tackles. How many sacks? 12.5 from Kwity Paye. Only 6.5 from Crosby. Something's got to give, man. Something's got to give. This year, the Eagles won a Super Bowl against the Patriots. What a matchup. That seems to always be the case, huh? We're going to go ahead and go to next week. Or at least go to free agency. See who is going to be a free agent. I'm not really focused on whoever's ready to negotiate. Oh, we do need Brock Bowers 5th year. That's kind of cool. We do need that. Jeremy Chin, now he's more interested in playing for us. Let's give him a $28 million deal. He takes it over 3 years, I believe it was. And then everybody else can just walk. Again, I'm not really worried about him. We'll see who's going to be available in free agency. Typically, not anybody crazy, but you never really know. Take a look at who's available. Zay Flowers is here. Rashawn Gary definitely would help us on defense. I might go after Rashawn Gary and might try to throw a bag at Zay Flowers. 26 mil a year though for Zay. That's not really crazy in my honest opinion. I do need another edge with Gary. Imagine him, Kwity Paye, and Max Crosby off the edge. That'd be kind of sick. So I thought an offer on him. Check out our wide receivers. I mean, I really don't want to throw 26 mil at Zay Flowers. There's other options I feel like would be better. Any options at guard? Not looking crazy. Can we take Halte? That's how you say his name? Move him over to guard? Possibly. Riley is here. I feel like you played on the Raiders once. We'll take him. He only wants $6 million for 1 year. That's fine. We can kick him over to the left side. Right tackle, Brian O'Neill would be huge. He doesn't have a single offer. Just 1 year deal. 1 year, $30 million is kind of crazy if you ask me. Yeah, D tackle. We desperately need a D tackle. I mean, they're too old for my liking. Kayvon Thibodeau, we don't really need. None of the linebackers are that good. Maybe corner? All the corners are... Yeah, I'm not signing Emmanuel Forbes. No. Although it looks like it's going to be it. Because honestly, there's not really anybody else. So, going after O'Neal, Gary, Halte, and Fele. Help our offensive line, help our team. O'Neal has another offer. The Cardinals bumped up his deal a little bit, so we'll go back down 1 year. Let's bump you up to about 35. I think $35 million will probably get it done. And the Cardinals match him again. We did get Gary and Daniel, so good. Help out the front seven, get advance another week. And hopefully we can at least get Brian O'Neill. That'd be huge. And Brian O'Neill went to the Cardinals. That's annoying. It is what it is, though. Let's take a look at any other tackles that might be out there. Nothing on the left side. Maybe the right side, excuse me. Maybe the left side. No. I think I'm just going to go in the draft and try to draft one, especially since we're going to have the #1 overall pick. So at this point in time, I'll just see y'all at the draft. Before going into the draft, things we need to attack, probably another receiver for development purposes. Definitely offensive line as we switch over to defense. Another off-ball linebacker and nose tackle. Safety and corner looks okay. Johnson is downgrading some due to age. But yeah, other than that, definitely off-ball linebacker, D-tackle, and offensive line are our top priorities for sure. First time since I believe the Jags that a team has the back-to-back #1 overall picks. It's going to come down to Will Reynolds and Nelson Ritchie. Now the only thing is, D tackles are never good in terms of overall. But elite speed, elite jumping, elite change direction, elite agility, elite excel. With A tackle, A finesse, A power. Like, that might be too hard to pass up. Let's take a look at Will Reynolds. He's got elite speed. Oh, God, both these guys look crazy. I'm going to take Will Reynolds. We're going to anchor offensive line for the foreseeable future. Third in true value. Got him at #1. Hidden development. He's going to play that right side for us for years. The rest of this rebuild. That D tackle did look great, but their overall always seems like it's a lie versus what it actually is. Take a look to see who's going to be available if this thing's going to work. There we go. At the top of the second round, Emmanuel Diaz here, 1-2 talent wide receiver. Wide receiver isn't the craziest need for us right now, though. Like, honestly. Does have a catch? Possibly. He possibly could. I do need to go check out more of our defensive line. There was a D tackle here. I thought he was a D tackle. Maybe he was an edge. He was an edge. Power rusher. He's 270. A power move. D. Oh, he doesn't look that great at all. He doesn't look good. Safety don't look bad. B's across the board everywhere. What's his... He's got good speed, good change of direction, good agility. Antoine Combs could be a possibility. I think with this pick, we're going to take Manuel Diaz. Round 1-2 projected, 6'1", 22 years old. He's got good physicals across the board. Got A break tackle, A catching, B medium, B spec catch. I think we're going to take him here. He's probably going to be a slight reach, but that's okay. Oh, he's actually a good pick. 29 true value. Got him at 33. Hidden development as well. Good. He's going to play the slot this year to try to get us a development upgrade. Last year we kind of failed with Elijah Surratt, but it is what it is. Needs some new blood coming in because Trey Tucker only has normal. Surratt only has normal. Brock Bowers needs some help somehow, some way or another. And Combs is still here. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm taking Combs here. He was a possibility at the top of the second round. Makes it all the way to the third. 43rd in true talent. Got him at 65. Normal development stings, but we're going to put him at sub linebacker. That way he can get a ton of tackles and maybe win defensive rookie of the year. You just got to take the value when it's there. I should have read the writing on the wall to see that it was going to be normal development. It is what it is. Can't go back now. But let's go. I need linebacker. Are there going to be any linebackers that are actually somewhat decent? Oh my gosh, it's not looking like it whatsoever. So our best bet now is going to be offensive line. I mean, any offensive line that looks okay. I mean, Earl Colbert looks fine. Emmanuel Rodriguez, possibly. I mean, is there like a slot corner with good man coverage or press? I mean, there's Bryce Barkley. Man, this class is not looking up to par right now. I think we found our guy. Earl Colbert. He's got great physicals. His run block power's an A, lead block's an A, impact block's an A. At this point here in the 4th round, he's probably the best that you can find. We're going to take him here. 69th, nice. Got him at 97. Hidden development, going to play right guard for us off rip. And I think from there, I'm pretty satisfied with the class this far. It took a lot of digging, but I think we made it out all right. And this time around, Will Reynolds, an 81 overall. I really want to see that D tackle. 82. Golly, the one time I didn't go D tackle. 84 Mason rushing? What do you mean? And there's Josh Ramirez. Oh, well. I'm satisfied with our class for now. We'll see what happens here. But let's take a look at our lineup again. I always mess up figuring out where our lineup button is. So right now, again, Cobra's going to play left guard. Reynolds at right tackle. Offensive line looking really good now. Got a rookie wide receiver. He's going to be a wide receiver too. Going to play the slots. Go over on defense here. We didn't get an off-ball linebacker, so that's a little worrisome. We just got to hope we make do with what we got. Combs is going to start at strong safety and also be our sub linebacker. There you are. And then one thing we need to do is make a slot receiver. There's Diaz. Over Surratt. That way we can try to get his superstar development. So again, 84 overall right now. Little bit improvement over year one. We have an 85 offense, 84 defense. We'll go again to the midseason mark. And hopefully we're not 0-6 this time. Let's try to at least get one win. Slight improvement, you know. It's all you can really ask for. All right, slight progress. We're 2-5 this time around. Our offense isn't good. I have to go and change the playbook. I wanted to try to rock the Seahawks playbook since Kubiak came over, but it's just not working. So we're going to go, I don't want to go with the Bengals. Let's go with like Atlanta. A team where always see Bijan going crazy in this game. We'll try Atlanta because we got Ashton Genty. Michael Penix sometimes wins awards. But let's see, again, who we need to negotiate with. So we have JPJ, Nakobe Dean, Eric Stokes, Kwity Paye, Teron Johnson, and DJ Glaze. Definitely want JPJ back. He's got great interest, and he takes it. Beautiful. Nakobe Dean, $31 million over 3 years. He's not interested. We're really going to have to bump up this offer to get him to sign. He wants more money. We offered him 38 over 3. Eric Stokes, that's cheap. $5 million 1 year. Goes 6.1. He takes it. Who else do we have? Kwity Paye will wait because he will regress at the end of the year. But yeah, from here, again, we'll hope that this Falcon playbook can help us out a little bit. But right now, it's not looking good whatsoever. Okay, some progress from 2-5 went to 7-10. So we finished 5-5 down the stretch. No ability for Will Reynolds means he's got superstar development. Love to see that. Take a look at the yearly awards to see what changed this time around. MVP goes to Burrow. Again, surprise, surprise. Offensive Player of the Year goes to Rashee Rice. Hold on. Carnell Tate went to the Bengals. So they had Tyreek Hill, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Carnell Tate. Make it make sense, I guess. Anyways, defensive player of the year goes to Trayvon Walker. No Raiders. Offensive rookie of the year does go to Emmanuel Diaz. Beautiful. Defensive rookie of the year goes to Kirkland Combs at 2. Still haven't seen any Max Crosby. Fernando, better year in season 2. Almost 4,000 yards, 30 touchdowns. On the ground, Ashton Genty, 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns, 8 for Mendoza. All right, Mendoza. Through the air, Manny Diaz, 12 yards, 11 touchdowns. Brock Bowers, a little bit better with 707. Offensive line, oh my God, 24 sacks is crazy. I don't even want to look at it anymore. Hemingway, okay, so Crosby did have 12, but Hemingway, I don't know who you are, but 10 sacks, 10 TFL, that should be a dev upgrade. Sean Gary, 15, 9.5. Crosby also had a pick that I saw. And then there's Antoine Combs with 2 picks. Okay, good. So now Diaz does go up to a superstar development. He only had to start first. Reynolds started off with superstar and he kept it. Shifting over to defense, Combs goes up to a star. Gary up to a superstar. Hemingway doesn't go up at all. That's kind of crazy if you ask me after that type of season. But I do love that Gary went up to superstar. Up to an 87 overall, 89 offense, 85 defense. We're going to have a top 15-ish pick. So I'm looking forward to the offseason to see who's going to be a free agent, who we can sign. We got $100 million in cap, and overall who we can draft. Probably another front 7 guy and off-ball linebacker. Oh, Genty, yeah, we definitely taking that 5th year for $11 million, 100%. Quiddy Pay, if you take a $14 million year deal for 1 year, he does, and we'll keep him. Other than that, again, everybody else can go. We're going to hit the free agent market with about $86 million, and I'm ready to spend all of it. I tell you. Well, I was ready to spend all of it, but then there's nobody here that I would want. Roger McCreary is, I guess, interesting. We do need another corner. Jalen Watson has the most interest in us. 1 year, $6 million. Sure. I'll throw that at you real quick. Are there any off-ball linebackers? Any young guys with a development trait I can get lucky with? Bond's here with Superstar Dev. That guy that was 34 years old at Superstar Dev. What in the world? Shaq Thompson? Don't know how that happened. But yeah, right now this class, free agency wise, is not looking good. I mean, do I sign Trey Hendrickson for 1 year, put him on the left side, and just let him wreak havoc? It's a very, very tempting tactic here. No offensive linemen that are halfway decent. I mean, honestly, I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to throw a bag at Trey Hendrickson. Shift him over to the other side. Player friendly, 1 year, $24 million. Kick him over. Him, Gary, Trey Hendrickson as a rusty tackle. That'd be kind of sick if you ask me. So we did get Trey Hendrickson. He's going to be our D tackle. And honestly, other than that, there's nothing really else left for me to do. I mean, maybe I go get Rasheed Walker for 1 year. Play him over Colton Miller. Kick Colton Miller inside the guard. We'll wait. Oh, he signed. And we got Jalen Watson. I forgot we offered him. So overall, solid class. So we got, again, Watson, Walker, Hendrickson, all guys on 1 year deals. Might as well push your chips in a little bit, you know. Draft 87 overall. Really, another receiver would help. Our offensive line's looking really good. Over on defense, still need an off-ball linebacker. I know it's not realistic to put Rashawn Gary D tackle, but it's Madden. Who cares? Madden's already unrealistic enough, even though they try to make a simulation game. So, with that being said, D tackle and off-ball linebacker and safety. Pretty much secondary, D tackle, and linebacker are our most pressing needs. Again, coming in at an 87 overall, 85 defense, 89 offense. I guess we'll see where exactly our pick falls. I think we'll be around the 13 to 15 range. This time in the draft, we're picking right at 13, around the range I thought we would pick at. Let's go ahead and go straight to our next pick. Who's going to be on the board? Again, the D tackles didn't look too great. I wanted to try to find a D tackle, but again, didn't look good whatsoever. So right now we have Hardison, who's a round 1 prospect. O'Neal's 1 to 2. Whitfield's round 2. We don't really need edge. Goodman's a round 1 talent. Top 5 here for Cedric Walls. We need a strong safety. Oh, elite jumping, elite speed, elite agility. Come on down, dude. Come on down. 4 in true talent. Got him at 13. Hidden development with 95 speed. This guy's a freaking monster. He'll play free safety. We drafted a strong safety last year. So we'll move him around, make it work, but that definitely solidifies our need in the secondary. We still need corner. That's one thing we desperately need. So I will take a look at corner to see who's on the board that looks okay. We go take a look here. There's another receiver round 1 to 2. But again, really need corner help. I mean, Tyrone Henry doesn't look awful. Let's take a look at your physicals, Henry. Nope. He did tell Goodell the good old screw you about the combine. That's always fun to see. Anybody else? No off-ball linebacker again? Tell me there's always one down this board that looks halfway decent. I mean, Ben Huerta looks fine, maybe. Looks okay. Am I gonna go another year without drafting a linebacker? I mean, probably. I mean, I can make a trade for one. But there's just none that looks good in the draft. We get another free safety or something? Okay, hold on. Hold on. Connor Lynch. Run support safety. Great speed, elite strength. He could play strong safety for us. They'll move that guy down the corner. He was hybrid archetype. It's definitely an option. As we go look at wide receiver, there's a ton of receivers here. Roman Burke. Wait a minute, no. Jimmy Villa. Well, who's got better physicals between Villa and Burke? So Villa's 23. So he's got 2 years on him. Burke, we know his talent's 1 to 2. Elite speed, or elite jumping, elite strength. 6'4", physical receiver. He wouldn't be able to play the slot. It's our round 2 pick. I don't think we can waste a round 2 pick on a freaking receiver. We took one in back-to-back years. But, again, you don't want to pick for team need. You just want to go for best available. There's no good D tackles. Okay, cool. I don't really know here, quite honestly. Lynch is 3 to 4. We could probably get him in the top of the 3rd round. So I guess screw it. We're gonna take another receiver. We're gonna take Burke. Physical archetype, 21 years old. Put him in the slot. Hopefully he gets a development. 25, got him at 45. All right. Hidden development, 92 speed. 6'4", he can be our big slot, like a Michael Thomas-esque. Just realized we've taken a receiver in the top 100 in 3 straight seasons. Surratt, Manny Diaz, and now Burke. I mean, it is what it is. You got to load up on talent somehow. And he's gone. Dang. That's annoying. That's fine. Maybe we can find a corner. Probably not. There was a safety with A awareness somewhere. Was he a strong safety? He was. It's Jimmy Cabrera, hybrid archetype. Never mind. I thought the A awareness was going to mean something. Didn't mean anything. Todd Mower, off-ball linebacker, pass coverage archetype. Does have great physicals. A awareness, A man, A zone. Just doesn't have anything else for him. What I think I'm going to do here is I found this guy, Kurt Medlock. 6'3", 290, run-stopping archetype. He's got 8 tackle, 8 block shed, elite strength, solid jumping, solid speed, and good change of direction. I think we take him, bump him inside to D tackle, and his overall is going to shoot up. 54 in true talent, get him at 77 hidden development. Probably could be like a 72, 73, but then we move him inside. He could kick up to about a 76. Okay, there's this one D tackle all the way down the board with day 3, round 2 to 3 talent. We'll take him here in the 5th, and this will probably be our last pick of the draft. Grant Proctor coming in 73rd in true talent, got him at 109. Gonna have hidden development as well, so we're about, what, 4 for 4? I'll take it. After the draft, yeah, Cedric Walls a 73 overall. I knew he'd be a monster. Medlock's already a 75. So when we bump him inside, he's even going to be better than what I thought he would be. He might bump it to a 77, 78. Let's see what he ends up being. Overall, really good drafts for us here in Season 3. I guess our third draft. Before Season 3. We've been through 2 seasons right now. But yeah, 83 overall for Wall, 78 for Burks, 78 for Medlock, 74 for Proctor. Then they took Titus Morgan. 94 speed, I don't mind that pick. Take a look at the rest of the class to see what it ended up being. 84 overall for Lamar Samuels, of course, goes to the Ravens. Ryan Sims, then Cedric Walls, and then we don't need a tight end, so I'm pretty happy with our draft. Not even going to lie, Cedric Walls can play corner. 81 man, 79 zone. Let's pump him down the corner, because that's what we desperately need right now. We're okay at free safety, but it's hard to find an elite corner like that. So we're going to bump him down. He might drop down to like an 82, 81 overall. Yeah, 82. We still have Hickman at free safety. We moved Jeremy Chin to Sam. And yeah, this is what we're rocking with heading into Season 3. 87 overall, 89 defense, 89 offense, 85 defense. I'm confident what we got here. We got young, developing pieces everywhere. And I could trade Kwity Paye for a safety. Might not be a bad idea, all in all. For a flip result from a year ago, we're 5-2 instead of our 2-5 record. Gotta sign Brock Bowers. I will throw a bag at you, sir. It doesn't matter. I will pay you whatever it takes. 4 years, 88. He takes it. Beautiful. See who else we need to resign? Tyler Linderbaum. This is where that class starts to bite us in the tail, huh? $52 million. He takes it. Who else do we sign? Darian Porter, Rashawn Gary, Rasheed Walker. I think Gary's going to regress some. I do want Porter back. 2 years, 15 mil. He takes it. That's beautiful. Who else? Again, Gary, Walker, Thornton. Stokes will wait. So I think from here we will wait to the end of the season because these two guys are going to regress heavily. Maybe if I bump it down since he's so interested in us for like a year, 17.5. Okay, deal was just wrong. So maybe not that far. So from here, we will go to the end of the season. Hopefully, we can continue our hot streak because I want to make the doggone playoffs. So we fall apart the back half of the season and go 8-9 versus starting off hot. Our division is really tough. Nothing much you can do about it. Mendoza, though, 42 yards, 32 touchdowns, 6 picks, starting to come into his own on year 3 thus far. I'd love to see that. Genty, another good year, 12 yards, 12 touchdowns. Mendoza with 7 on the ground, too. Can't complain about that. There we go, Brock. That is what I've been waiting for. 1,300 yards, 14 touchdowns. Roman Burke, our rookie. 1,100 yards, 5 touchdowns. Manny Diaz, 804. Backup tight end on the field for 605. Surratt never touched the field. That's crazy. Take a look over at defense. 130 tackles for Combs. 18 TFOs for Max Crosby. 18 from Gary. 10 from Medlock. Okay. And Medlock was our rookie. So I hope he wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. That would be huge for his development. Walls as a rookie, 3 picks led the way. So it's going to be between 2 guys on the same team for Defensive Rookie of the Year. Finally, Mahomes wins MVP, somebody different than Burrow. Take a look at AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Ladd McConkey. That is a first, to say the least. Defensive Player of the Year goes to Tuli Pelotu. Raiders, Rashawn Gary at 5. Crosby at 9. Okay, it goes... Oh, that's Offensive Rookie of the Year. Okay, not really worried about that. Defensive does go to Medlock, Reed Verdon, and then Walls at 5. All right, the Panthers won a championship before we can even make the playoffs. What? What do you mean the Panthers won a Super Bowl? Insane to me. Mendoza, God, we need to accept a $57 million option. That is crazy. And Gary got X Factor. So now we need to go up. Very player friendly. 1 year, $26 million, and he takes it. Yeah, kind of knew we had to pay up a bag this time. But that's the risk that you take. Rashawn Gary, very, very player friendly. 2 years, 30 mil. He takes it as well. And then the rest we will let walk into free agency. Good news, though, is that Burke went up to superstar. And our left tackle retired. Okay, that's not good. Not good at all. Gary up to X Factor. Walls has X Factor. Medlock goes up to Superstar. Yeah, our front seven is scary. I'll tell you what. We're just going to need to draft a corner and another safety, as well as a left tackle. I mean, I could probably do some maneuvering. Why is JPJ not starting? That's so weird. But I can probably do some maneuvering to figure out our offensive line. On Ross Saint, this free agency class is loaded. This is when everybody starts to run out of money. I do want Tate Ratledge. That's going to help out our offensive line a ton. He is cheap, too. This year, why just go balls to the walls to sign everybody? Very well could be. Jedi Baron would be kind of cool. We need another corner, as well as a safety. Jedi Baron's more of a nickel archetype. Let's look at free safety. Geno Stone. Do I sign Amon Ron trot out that $3? $41 million a year? I think so. Let's try. Let's try to sign Amon Ra. If we don't get him, whatever. I don't really need him. But if we get him, that'd be kind of cool. One thing I do need, though, not Michael Myers, that'd be kind of funny, is a backup tight end, because right now, Nowakowski got on the field a lot and had like 600 yards and 6 touchdowns. So if we get somebody that can play beside him, that'd be great. Left tackle not looking good. Not looking good at all. Is there any right tackles out there that can move over? No. D tackle. We don't really need D tackle or edge. This guy's 25 years old. He could be the future. Again, not really anybody I'm too interested in. Any Mikes? Terrell Bernard. Could play off ball. He's got a lot of offers, though. Let's just see where we stand on him. Nowhere close. That's fine. Not really crazy worried about him. We already got our full offers, so 5 out of 5. Really wanting Ratledge and Barron. Let's see who we end up signing. Okay, so we got Barron, Ratledge, and McKinley. That's fine. That's really who I wanted. I don't think we'll get Bernard. I really don't. Didn't think so. But I'm fine with the class that we got. Or not class, I guess receivers that we got. Kyron goes to the Chiefs. Waddle goes to the Jags. Where'd Amon Ra go? I'm not really sure. But let's go in and adjust the lineup again. We got to take routes to help our offensive line out some. We have to bump Walker back to tackle in some way or another. I don't know why JPJ is just getting the short end of the stick. I'm really so confused by that, on why they want to start Culver over everybody. Anyways, though, so really need a tackle. Move over to defense. We're good at corner. Really need a free safety. That's about it. So really, free safety, off-ball linebacker again, and then move over to offense. We need another tackle. I mean, Geno Stone's just sitting out here. I'll just take Geno Stone. Why not? 3-year, 31 mil. Move a guy over to free safety. Or he already is a free safety. Did we get him? Oh, cool. So we solved our free safety need. Signed Geno Stone late. Now we can go to the draft. This time in the draft, picking dead in the middle. Right at 16. We'll see who falls to us here. Here in 2029, our 4th draft. Gonna try not to take a receiver in the top 100. Gonna try, but if the value's there, value's there. Let's see who is going to be available for us. Top 5 left tackle, Mark Hart, say no more. We needed to attack tackle, and he fell right into our lap. Beautiful. Love when that happens. 3rd in true talent, got him at 16. Immediately going to slide in and be our left tackle for the foreseeable future. That is amazing when that happens. He was projected to go 13, but he falls a little bit. And we knew he was talented. That's why we focus scouted him. So we immediately nabbed him up. Now we'll start here at pick, 48. Still in the top 50. Who's going to be available here? Still in need of free safety. Geno Stone's a little old. Not looking good thus far. All the guys we focus scout were day 3. Oh, Anthony Martinez actually looks a lot better. We can get him around later. What number is he? 86? It's going to be tough. He might go. If not, there's a ton of other Mike linebackers with A grades down the board. So this might be the year. If not, we can take Oscar Covington. This might be the year we finally draft a linebacker. There's another freak safety here, DeAndre Shelton. Hybrid archetype, good speed, good agility, elite excel. He's got A man, B catching, B at power, A awareness, B tackle. We're taking him. We're taking him. He's probably going to be a bust. Knowing my luck here. 21, got him at 48, and no more development. There it is. But he's going to play sub linebacker and we get his development up if he wins Defensive Rookie of the Year. Hold on, though, but Sam Wolf looks kind of crazy. Pass coverage, good, good. We're taking him. We need an off-ball linebacker. He looks 93, though. 84, got him at 80. Give me a good development. Hidden development. I'll take it. Hold on. Brian Looney, though. A lot of B's and A's. Not Brian Looney. Lane Perkins. Got solid speed, poor excel, so his physicals aren't good. But his grades are good. I'm going to do a little flip on what I normally do. I'm going to take the linebacker with poor physicals. And it's a reach. 85 speed, though, but no more development. Okay, that serves me right, I guess. Draft came away Mark Hart, 83 overall, then DeAndre Shelton is a 79. The rest of the class wasn't that great, but hey, I'll take a top 5 player following me at 16. That pretty much makes the draft worth it to my eyes. The team heading into season 4 were pretty set. Got Mendoza leading the charge, 2 superstar receivers, Surratt wide receiver 3, Brock Bowers, a great tight end 1 in the entire league. Also signed McKinley behind him because Bowers is going to play our slot, so McKinley will be on the field a ton. Shifting over to defense, we're starting Wolf at Sam. Combed at strong safety, signed Geno Stone. Have Wall, superstar, Crosby. Shift Gary back to edge. That way Proctor can get on the field. And we're pretty good everywhere. 91 offense, 88 defense. We're at 89 overall. Hopefully we'll do better this year and finally make the playoffs, but I will see y'all at the midseason mark. This makes no lick of sense. Sitting at the midseason, we are 1-5 at a 90 overall. Like, if I were to go through and look at every team and their overall wise, let's start all the way up here at the top. It looks like, I mean, the Cardinals are 90. That's crazy. Chiefs are 91. Okay, fair. But right now, we are, looks like the 3rd best team. Titans are 91? Oh, they drafted Jeremiah 11, signed Quinn Miners. Okay, cool. We're pretty much the 3rd or 4th best team in the entire league. And yet we're 1-5. Whatever, dude. Let me go ahead and set my national focus to D-tackle. We do need another D-tackle, not even going to lie. Who's ready to be re-signed? Genty, Crosby, Gary, Walker. Basically that whole free agent class. Genty, 4 years, $55 million. He takes it. This is going to put a dent in our salary cap. 1 year, $40 million for Max Crosby. I don't know if I can re-sign him. This is going to be tough. 1 year, $30 million for Max Crosby. Pretty much $40 million. He takes it. Puts a huge dent in our salary cap. It's glitching out right now. Let's go back in. 1 year, 13 for Rashawn Gary. He takes it. Quay Walker might just draft somebody. I'll take a 2 year, 13. Up the years. He wants 3 years. I'll wait till the end of the season and the rest we'll just go from there. Overall, struggling right now. We'll see what else we can do. Okay, from a 1-5 start to a 9-8 record. So that means we went, what, 8-3 in the back half of the season? Take a look at the overall stats. Okay, Fernando, 40 touchdowns, 12 picks. Got sacked 40 times, but 40 times for a Madden game isn't crazy. Genty, only 5 rushing touchdowns. Yeah, our rushing touchdowns were significantly down from a year ago. Through the air, Manny Diaz went crazy. Then Elijah Surratt, I forgot to put him in the slot. But man, 19 touchdowns. Surratt with 1,005 pretty much. Bowers and Burke were pretty close together with each other. On defense, DeAndre Shelton, 105 tackles. 11 TFLs for Max Crosby. He really hasn't went crazy yet, like a 20-plus sack season. 2 picks from Shelton, Barron, and Porter. So let's see. Shelton may have won something. Dart wins MVP. Mendoza all the way down at 7. Offense player of the year does go to Manny Diaz. Might get X Factor after this season. Onward to defensive player of the year does go to Josh Hines Allen. Offensive rookie of the year goes to AJ Grant. Of course, no Raiders. Defensive rookie of the year. Shelton's at 4. That's pretty annoying. But let's see, can we beat the New York Jets? I hope so, but I mean, they're 90 overall to our 90. We'll see if we can make it out of the wild card round. Probably not. I'm just glad we at least made the playoffs at this point. And we do. 29-21. Let's keep it trucking. Can we beat the Jags? They're an 89 overall, 14-3. Crazy run. And we lose 20-3. But hey, look, I'm satisfied with this season. Walker's down to an 81 overall. I do want Surratt back. He had a great year this season. He's back. Perfect. I think Quay Walker can go. We can probably draft an off-ball linebacker to replace him. Let me go look at our lineup to see the upgrades in terms of X factors. Diaz X factor, Genty X factor now. Surratt's still only normal. That's crazy to me. Mendoza didn't even go up to superstar. Over on defense, Shelton doesn't go up to star. Wolf is superstar. We need another edge. Crosby retired. Oh my God. No wonder we have so much cap. That's very, very brutal, quite honestly. Right now, we're pretty much going balls to the walls. All of these guys here on one-year deals. It'd be great if we can get all 5. We'll skip. Mills has an offer. Chris Johnson, we're still up top on Zachariah Branch. Mills, I'm not worried about. We already have a good D tackle. I mean, I'll bump it up a little bit to go all in, but not too much more. Where's top offer now? Did we get all 5? And we do. So our defense is going to get bolstered. Fred Warner's with Colin Mills, Jonathan Cooper, because again, Max Crosby retired. So we need to bulk up everywhere. We need to spend money to help our defense out to try and go make a run. So let's again auto reorder our lineup here. Again, I don't know why they're not starting Ratledge, but that's fine. Over to defense now. Wolf's going to be not playing both. Warner's going to be our Sam. Then we have Cooper, Mills, Medlock with Johnson as our cornerback 4 for 1 year. So this will be the team. Again, we have everything ready for us. I might even try to trade our first round pick for a guy that can help our team. But yeah, we're pretty much full steam ahead, going all in. All right, in the draft, picking at 25. One thing I do want to look at here is Billy Glenn. He's got great speed, elite change of direction. I want to see his abilities. A tackle, A pursuit, A finesse, A impact, C block shedding. Man, it's fine if we missed out on him. I was going to debate about trading up to the first overall pick. But right now, this class doesn't look anything crazy. So we're going to skip to our pick. And then I might see what we can get with trading our 25th overall selection. Is anybody going to offer us a player of substantial value? No, I'm going to have to go into the trade front of myself and figure it out. Sending Johnson, Capehart at first, and second from Shamar Stewart from the Bengals. That way now, we have replaced Max Crosby, of course, in like a great value term. But we replace him now, even though we signed Cooper to be a 1-year filler. That's fine. We need another guy to come in off the edge to get the job done. So Shamar Stewart's coming in. He will play and we'll start right away. We traded our picks. We pretty much sold in on this draft. So from here, I'll just see out the mid-season mark once again. I hate doing it, but when you can't beat them, join them. Our offense looked putrid game 1. I'm going straight to the Cincinnati Bengals playbook. And hopefully maybe Mendoza can even win an MVP or 2. Right now, sitting at 3-4. Not impressed. Not impressed at all. We got to sign Manny Diaz, Shamar Stewart. Of course, Shamar Stewart's on a contract year. As soon as we trade for him. Got to sign Mendoza, though. He takes it 4 years. A lot of money. I don't even want to think about how much money that was. 131 mil for Manny Diaz. He takes it. Who else we got? Stewart and Combs. Stewart, 2 years, 53. He takes it. So good thing that he's extended after signing. We'll go back in. I'll do the national focus in just a second. But I need to see about signing Combs, 2 years or 3 years, 23. Can't commit right now. Wants a little bit more money. McKinley's a backup. He can go. JPJ needs to come back. 2 years, 26 mil. Takes it. Beautiful. Come on. Keep giving me cap release somehow. Colbert can go. Porter. Maybe. Gary would wait to the end of the season. God, so many people need to be re-signed on one-year deals. Of course he can't commit. This just might be the last year, unless that. Oh my God, Walker needs to be re-signed. Oh dear Lord, everybody needs to be re-signed. Well, I'll be damned. 8 and 9. I have a 93 overall team. I legitimately don't know what more you want me to do. Like, seriously. I really, God honestly don't. 93 overall team and you're missing the playoffs? Like, come on, man. Well, we have 39 mil. We can accept the option for Cedric Walls. Combs wants more money. It might be smarter to sign Colbert and start him over Ratledge. He takes it. We're going to need to sign a ton of offensive linemen. Or I just restructure over and over again. Looks like Fred Warner retired, which saves us a little bit more cap. Let's try to bring back Combs on a $27 million deal. He takes it. Perfect. McKinley, I'm not worried about. Porter's getting older. Let's worry about Ratledge first. 1 year, 14.6. Okay. Can we sign Porter now on a 1 year, like, about to go down? 6 mil? He takes it, okay. So he took a hometown discount. Well, Walker will be gone. Just means I'm going to have to draft a guard. Threw an absolutely terrible offer here on Trey Smith. Let's see if any team actually offers him a contract. We're the only team that's offered him. So, I mean, if he takes it, that fills out our guard need. And that'd be great. I don't think we're going to be able to sign him, though. It was like a 1 year, like $8 million deal. We only have $10 million in cap. Let's go back to the free agency well, and I guess we'll be able to see. I mean, right now, take our offer, Trey. Take our offer, Trey. Dang it, Trey. I need you to just sign the dotted line. Still your only offer. Like, just sign the contract, dude. Sign the contract. Well, I guess we'll have to go to the recap and see if he signs. If he doesn't sign, then, well, I really don't know what else to do. I guess we'll go in and view the recap. Did we sign him? Nope. Still a free agent. I didn't know that could happen, quite honestly. Josh Allen's a free agent still. I didn't know that could happen, honestly. I did. Before the draft, looks like Trey Smith didn't even give us a second thought. So really, we're just going to go after BPA. Mendoza finally goes up to superstar. It took him long enough to get up there. But yeah, pretty much going after BPA. Definitely need another off-ball linebacker and edge. Edge is our main priority here. I mean, maybe I can kick somebody from D tackle to outside, but not really that likely. I'm picking here at 14. We have our choice of the litter here. I mean, nobody that looks like they are true round one talents. Yeah, all my guys are 3 to 4s and 1 to 2s. Okay. Well, that's fantastic. That means I'm going to have to sort through the rubbish to get a guy I want. Kayshawn Hughes looks to be interesting here. He's a power rusher with elite jumping, good speed, great strength, great agility. And then his abilities aren't bad. B finesse mode, B block shed, B power mode, B play rec, A awareness, A tackle. We'll take him here at 14. Hope for the best. He is 30th, got him at 14, not bad. Does have the hidden development, so that helps. He's going to start right away. Still sucks that freaking Crosby retired, dude. Like, that screws up my whole plan. Like, maybe if he plays one more year, I'll be okay. But it is what it is. If this game would stop lagging and let me go into the menu to draft, thank you. But I definitely need an off-ball linebacker somewhere. We'll find one, I suppose. Just got to figure out where. I know we don't need receiver, but Roger Bishop caught my eye. First off, he told Roger Goodell, up yours, and he's got good speed, elite jumping. He's got A ball carry, A catch in traffic, B medium, B spec catch, B short route. We'll take a flyer on him. I mean, why not? I did see an off-ball linebacker ranked 31, got him at 46. Hidden development as well. I did see an off-ball linebacker I would want in round 3 if he's available. He's rejected day 3, so he shouldn't go by the middle of the 3rd round. I don't think he did. I don't think it was Jonathan Chavez. It was a Will, from what I remember. At least I hope it was a Will. Let's go look. I'm pretty sure it was Will. Let's go down all the way to Will. Or was it a Sam? Wasn't Nate Hughes. Wasn't Danny Webster. Oh, it's Trayvon Fulcher. Okay. He's the next guy left. But one guy underneath him might look better. In terms of Enrique Ramirez. Not as good zone. 21. Oh, yeah, he looks better. So instead, we're taking an audible here. 95, got him at 78. Hidden development, we'll take it, and he'll probably start. Take the fact that my game crashed after picking strong, that he's just going to be the flat-out GOAT. Doesn't matter from where or what position, I'm going to say he's the GOAT, because he caused my whole game to crash, and my Wi-Fi to disconnect. So whatever happens there, happens there. Take a look at the draft recap coming in. So 78 overall for Hughes, Bishop, and everybody else is right around 70s. They took Clement at the end of the, or really 6th round. Blocking tight end, probably has like X Factor development. Always happens that way. Take a look at the whole NFL. Yeah, the class was 86. By God, yeah, the guards were crazy. Let's say we just whiffed. Anyways, we'll go adjust our lineup for one final push. Again, 92 overall. How much more do we need to keep pushing? They already drafted a tight end that has X Factor. Or, not X Factor, Superstar Development. That's so crazy how the computer does that. But again, one final push. Again, 92 overall. Our defense is only 88. Which is pretty brutal, but it is what it is. We are starting 2 rookies. So, and maybe do I trade a rookie for another edge? I mean, maybe. But we'll see. But this will be the team. I don't know. I mean, last year we barely made the last year we didn't make the playoffs. And then this year, still got a whole lot of work to do. We're going to put Bishop next to the slot behind Diaz, who's a 99 overall. That's crazy. But yeah, I'll see you at the playoffs at this point. If we make it, great. If not, then this is a colossal failure. Maybe the Raiders are just cursed or something. Okay, this year, finally a winning record at the midseason mark. 5-2. We've already done some negotiations, signed a good bit of players, but we need to start shelling out more money to our guy, Kirk Medlock, who right now, we might not have the money. Maybe not, unless I go completely broke and start restructuring. And he wants more money. So it looks like we're going to have to restructure a lot. Finally, another playoff picture, this time in the wild card again. We'll take a look and see overall where we're at. Mendoza, 52 touchdowns, 8 picks. This guy's a monster in the Bengals playbook. Genty, I'm not going to get a lot of carries, but 11 touchdowns, so you'll take that. Through the air, oh my God. 17 yards, 21 touchdowns from Andy Diaz. Ramon Burke, 1,310. Elijah Surratt, 908. Brock Bowers, 707. Genty, a lot of yards going everywhere. Any sacks? Shamar Stewart with 11. Not many sacks other than that. I just want to see if Mendoza won MVP. And he did. Okay. All wanted to see. We're playing Kansas City in round 1. They're probably going to beat us because Madden loves the Chiefs. Do they love the Raiders? No. We do win 41-35. Just keep on trucking. Last year we lost in divisional round, or 2 years ago, to the Jaguars. We win this one. Can we beat the Steelers in the final push to make it to the Super Bowl? I don't know if we did. It looks like we did. I mean, Mandy Diaz, 183 yards and 1 touchdown. I think we may have. Raiders and Steelers Super Bowl. I don't know. Contract extended? No, we lost. If our contract extended, it's never a good sign. And we did lose. Well, I mean, do I even have enough money to go one more year? No, not 10 years. Not 10 years. Not 10 years. I don't even know if I have enough cap. Unless I keep restructuring. But even then, it's going to be kind of wishy-washy. Very player-friendly, 5 years, 171. Medlock takes it. Colin Mills, very player-friendly, 4 years, 96. Takes it as well. Proctor's going to be a lot of man out. Geno Stone and T. Smith will. I mean, maybe Porter. Nope. Negative $13 million in cap. So that's pretty much going to be it from here. Yeah, we don't have any cap at all. So, yeah, I'm just going to call it here. We tried. Made it 2 runs. Kind of failed this rebuild, but nothing much you can do when you build a 90-plus overall team and Madden kind of screws you over. So, if you want somebody to rebuild next, let me know. Till I'm out. Till then, I'm out. Peace.